Hi guys, Kim here. Welcome to Backyard Blooms. Today we have some exciting projects. If you see behind me, I got my sod delivered. This is called Tiff Turf and I bought it from Super Sod. So I'm really excited about that. I just got that delivered and hopefully when my husband gets off from work, his name is Paul, we'll get that installed and I'll bring you along for that. And I am going to Destiny's Calling today. If you guys remember, I did a video talking about Destiny's Calling. They're like a organization that helps sex trafficking, and she wants me to revamp her very front to make it look like a beautiful oasis and something that's inviting. So I'm going to go over there and help Diana Lynn out for that today. And what else do I got to do? I got to put bird feed in my bird feeders. We got to put the sod in. And oh, me and Dawn and my another neighbor Helen is going to it's called Daniel Stowe's Botanical Garden, and it's about 15 minutes from here, and they have privately for members, which we are members, is a butterfly bungalow. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to bring you along with that. So yeah, so this is going to be kind of short and sweet video today, but lots to do. Like I didn't think that I was going to have a lot to video today, but I guess I am. So sod, bird seed, the butterfly bungalow, and Destiny's Calling. So come along with me today, guys. So the area that I have is about 21 by 8 feet, and it's an area that just does not get much sun. So of course they always recommend this soil right here, and it is great, you guys. So this is really good mixed with sand if you want to level as well, or even gardens, put it into your raised garden bed. This stuff is awesome. And then we have 18 rows of the Tiff Turf. It looks great. None of them really look broken. I'm really happy with the quality that they brought me. And this is what 18 rows looks like. Pretty exciting. And let me just bring you to the side garden here. So this area over here, whenever we put in this sidewalk, this area doesn't get much sun. But look, you guys, it is gorgeous. And then my neighbor Al also put some up on this hill, and it just does really good. You can see this is early morning and it gets a lot of shade in the morning here. So it just takes the shade really, really well. And it just looks gorgeous. Look at this, you guys. Look at the quality of this Tiff Turf. It's disease resistant or less disease resistant. It can take the shade. It doesn't need as much water. Isn't it beautiful? Do you guys love grass as much as I like grass? Like, I love when it's trimmed really nicely around the sidewalk. It's just inviting. It's like, okay, let's take this path and see where this garden leads us. It's very, very inviting. What do you guys think? Tiff Turf from Super Sod is a wonderful, wonderful sod. So as far as my bird's concerned, I'm really not that picky about where I pick up my bird seed. This I got at Tractor Supply, and I try to buy two different blends. I try to buy like a no fuss blend, and then I buy another blend for my cardinals that do have the sunflowers with the shell on it, because I know that they like that. But right here for my no fuss blend, this one has sunflower kernels, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, fruit, and millet, and it says it contains no filler. And I try to use most of my containers with this right here to fill them, because it does not, whenever it drops seed, it does not like produce another flower, and I'm not constantly pulling them up out of the garden. I don't know if you guys battle that, but I do sometimes as well. But however, I do love to see my cardinals in the garden, so I do give them this type of blend, which does have the whole sunflowers to it. And it just says it's a blend of nuts, fruits to satisfy nearly all backyard birds, contains no fillers. So I'll bring it a little bit closer to you to show you what it looks like, and we're going to fill these containers up because I love having birds into my garden. It brings me so much joy. And today I actually feel like I'm feeding the squirrels a little bit more than I am the birds. They're like super hungry this morning. However, I really don't mind. If you do mind and you do not want to feed your squirrels, you can give them more of that hot bird food and they don't like the hotness, but the birds don't mind them. So if that's something that you're worried about, feeding the squirrels, then you can go that route. I really don't mind to feed the squirrels. I only have about 4 or 5 of them here, and it doesn't seem like I'm not buying that much more bird feed for them. So this is what this one bag looks like. And that's what the bird seed looks like inside of it. And this is what the other one looks like. No waste blend with fruit. So we're at Destiny's Calling, and if you guys don't know Dawn, this is Dawn. And she was just telling me, you said Diana Lynn's sister made these, right?
Yep, her and her sister made these a couple months ago, I think.
And they're made out of coat hangers. Go ahead.
They're black plastic hangers, if you look, upside down. And then they're held together by a little black zip tie. And then this is your basic spike little solar light. You can buy them at the dollar store or something, and that's just zip tied through. It looks like they might have drilled some holes into this hanger to zip tie it all together.
Oh, let's look up closer.
But yeah,
so it's how many hangers?
One, two, 4 hangers.
Nice.
And one solar light.
Who would have ever thought about that?
I know, but look how cute it is.
Yeah.
You have to really look at it to realize that it's hangers.
Right. So this is the back of the building, and the front of the building is what she was wanting me to look at. So let's go see if we can find Diana Lynn. There she is. So this is inside the store, just kind of give you an idea what it looks like. And everything that she sells in here goes towards the home that she's trying to build for the sex trafficking. So this is Diana's place. This is the Destiny Calling, and she wants me to kind of make this like a little oasis. So what we decided to do, there's 6 panels. We decided to find like some kind of little hanging basket and add a big pop of color, such as the jazzberry and some potato vine. So what we're gonna do, I know that shade is right here, but we're gonna extend it out by 1, and we're gonna like do a little planter box. And we talked about painting these black, because the building right here is white. We thought the black would look really good. And then something tall, some kind of big focal point, and something maybe choberry, I thought would be cute. About 4 to 6 feet tall would make a big impact. So like I said, she's got 2 benches here. So that would be 4 small planters, 2 on each side. So that's what we're thinking about. So we're gonna go shopping. Aren't we, Diana Lynn?
Yes, thank you, Kim, for doing this.
You're welcome. All right, guys, so we are at Daniel Stowe's, and this is what the very front looks like, and we are going to go check out the butterfly bungalow. Come with me. And look, I already see one before I even go in. Look how striking this is. This is a zebra swallowtail, and it is loving this lantana. How gorgeous that is. Beautiful. So this is what the butterfly bungalow looks like, and it's open to members right now. And I have Dawn and Helen with me today.
Hi. Thank you.
As soon as we walk in, there's butterflies everywhere. Look.
Oh my gosh. Here today. And there's a couple spots that have caterpillars and a couple spots that have eggs.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah, there's little signs. By
Here, like, go ahead and tell us what you just said.
we have 12 species in here today, and we've got eggs, caterpillars, and the full-grown butterflies.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're going to be on your YouTube video, too.
There's the swallowtail that we saw earlier. Look at the moss.
Those were the... Oh, you don't have... Oh, you do. Yes. Is that the ones we have for you?
Look on the yarrow. They love the yarrow.
Pink lady.
We only have only 2 of these in the butterfly.
And then look at this.
That's the one to look for.
Which one is?
The giant swallowtail.
Okay. Okay.
They're
This is a common buckeye on the yarrow.
Okay. Oh yeah, see it around the edge.
well, and
And this one is an eastern black swallowtail that just flew off. I think it just came back. Look at this. Look how pretty. You have to be careful because they do land on the ground and we don't want to step on them.
Oh yeah.
Look at the monarchs over here. They have like little stations for them. And what was this one called? I think this one is an unusual one.
And there's one right here.
What was it called? Giant swallowtail.
yeah.
Oh wow. You get a picture for me.
Ah, trying to get one with its wings open. There we go. I think I got it. Are you done? You gotta look at this guy.
Yeah.
It's one of those moth ones, but look at the detail on that
Oh wow.
wing. Look at that detail.
Yeah.
How cool. So pretty. I mean, she's pretty on the outside of her wings, but
So this says fennel is a good source for the black swallowtail. This is what the fennel looks like. There's lots of marigolds, daisies, coneflowers. I love when you see them on the flowers. I'm enjoying all the beautiful flowers. This marigold.
However many hours you were.
Dom is just pointing out the butterfly eggs. And look how small they are. Right here.
this thing too. And this is like this butterfly.
And these are the eggs on the fennel. They're tiny. Gosh, I would have never thought that those were eggs, would you?
No.
Unless you were pointed out. I did.
Guess that was a
And so Ollie said, "You want a bunch of these?" And I said, "Sure, as long as they're
And now there's one on your back?
On the red admiral?
Yeah, it's on your back.
Oh, I can't see them. I was saying it's on my back. Look, there's one on Helen's.
on Helen because of her
Yeah, they think it's a flower.
flower.
Like, what can I get any nectar out of this? This is the red admiral. No?
Two.
This one is a common buckeye. Buckeye. Oop.
so we'll have our life cycle, and so you'll have to come back."
Yeah. We'll definitely come back. They're final shower. Or back shower.
We came here. Way to tell when you're looking on the inside of its wings, but you see the little.
Need help getting up?
I can't see.
I can't either. Another key success to getting the sod to take and root in is making sure you water it really good. And in this video, I'm going to give you several keys to how to successfully lay down the sod. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my husband, Paul. I so appreciate all the hard labor that he does in our garden. I do truly appreciate it, Paul, and it doesn't ever go unnoticed. Laying down sod by yourself can be very successful to ensure that the sod establishes well and grows healthy. First of all, you want to prepare. You want to measure the area to calculate the square footage of how much sod that you need to purchase. And then you want to clear the site of any grass, weeds, rocks, or debris. And then soil preparation. You want to loosen the topsoil to improve root penetration and drainage. And then you want to amend the soil. adding compost. I highly recommend this compost from Super Sod when purchasing the Tiff Turf or any other type of sod that you purchase from them. You want to grade the soil level at the surface to prevent water pooling. It makes it smoother so you don't have dips in your yard for mowing, and it looks overall better. Laying the sod. You want to start with a straight edge and you want to stagger the seams, kind of like a bricklayer does when they lay the brick. It creates a seamless look. You also want to fit the edges around curves using a sharp knife or an edging tool. And then lastly, you want to water. You want to water it immediately to help the roots to establish. And then you want to make sure you soak the water all the way where it penetrates below the sod to the soil. In addition, you want to avoid any kind of heavy traffic. And then you can fertilize your sod 3 to 4 weeks after installing, and then let it grow 3 to 4 inches before you decide to mow. And then you want to maintain your sod about 2 to 3 inches in height. I hope these steps help you in laying down your own sod. It really does help save a lot of money. And of course, Paul, if you do the labor, I can always buy more plants. Thank you so much. Well, if anything, I hope this video was helpful. It does save you a lot of money when you're able to lay your own sod such as this. This area right here doesn't get a lot of sun, and that's why the sod just kind of died off in this area. And first of all, they didn't put very good sod down originally when they developed our house also. So this Tiff Turf right here does take a little bit more shade. It needs at least 4 to 6 hours of sun, and it does a little bit better. It's disease resistant. It greens up really well, and I just do love the sod. Like I showed you on the side of the house, it does really good. So I do highly recommend the Tiff Turf from Super Sod. And then look at this, it's just gorgeous. So I'm excited for it to get established and to fill in and to get some fertilizer on there so it starts to green up. And enjoy these beautiful butterflies from the Butterfly Bungalow. First off, I want to say happy Memorial Day to everybody today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, the steps to put down sod, all the beautiful butterflies at the Butterfly Bungalow at Daniel Stowe's. Get out, enjoy your garden, look at your butterflies, look at your birds, feed your birds, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.